bang, man.
I want to do that, man.
Let me bang, bro.
I do.
I do. Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang again, man.
I'll let you bang. I'll let you bang.
Welcome to Combat Sports Talk. This is your boy Onan Kafa. And last night, Manny Pacquiao defeated Adrian Broner in a 12-round unanimous decision. Congratulations to Pac-Man, being 40 years old, just turning 40, and being sick. I hear that he had the flu while fighting the Can Man. You know what I'm saying? AB, the man that says anyone can get it. Got beat by a man with the flu. But anyway, what I recognized and noticed that it was the same old Adrian Broner in the ring. It was the same old Adrian Broner, scared to let his hands go. He was running most of the night on that bicycle, trying to be a counterpuncher, trying to fight like Floyd Mayweather again. And please, somebody please get in this boy's head that he is no Floyd Mayweather. Alright? He was hurt several times in the match. He was hurt by some body shots. He was hurt by facials, you know. And what pissed me off really, because you know in the last round they got the last 10 seconds, dudes go at it. This dude ran around the ring. You know, he kind of reminded me of my nephew when when he first started sparring. He would just run around the doggone dojo and everything. But that's like not to get hit, not to get touched by other people, right? So Adrian Broner for majority of the doggone night was running away from a 40-year-old sick man. All this mouth that Adrian Broner got. He even had the nerve to believe that he won. Where did you win? Your counter punching wasn't working. Yeah, you made some hits here and there. You know, you made a couple of counters. You hit some jabs and stuff, but he didn't do anything. And whenever Manny Pacquiao would get him on the ropes and start going off on it, what he'll do, he'll hold him or he'll push his head down. Adrian Broner, you was really letting people down. Like, we constantly pull for you, even though you have all this BS going on. You run your mouth. We constantly want to see you succeed, and you constantly run your mouth. You saying you serious about this, but you constantly fight exactly the same way, and you prove nothing. You fool us all. I am done with wanting this dude to succeed in boxing. This dude look like he was out there just to collect a paycheck, and he gonna talk about he gonna come back to be a champion. He gonna be a champion. Dude, you was not beating Terrence Crawford. You was not beating Errol Spence. And you ain't beating Sean Porter because you already got beat by him before. Who is you gonna beat? And you just lost to Manny Pacquiao. So those are the 4 people that got the belts. You're not beating these guys. If you can't beat a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao who was sick, if you can't throw your freaking hands and stop running and pretend like you being Floyd Mayweather, you're not going to beat Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence is going to knock you smooth out. Terrence Crawford going to knock you out. You know what I'm saying? I bet next time Sean Porter going to knock you out. Who are you going to beat? Who are you going to beat? Now I understand why you call yourself the Can Man, because that's all you beating is cans, a bunch of cans. Now you don't call professional fighters that because, you know, they can really fight. It's just the level of fighting skill that they got. But the Can Man be beating cans, and that's just what it is. He step up to a higher level and he can't win, and he believes that he won. This dude is delusional, and he's done. He need to put them gloves up unless he's gonna like redefine how he fight. He need to restructure himself. This dude is 30 years old. You know, he's 30 years old. And this dude is delusional. You know, I knew he wasn't going to win. I knew Pac-Man looked, you know, he didn't look the same. And like Pac-Man stood there chasing this dude all night, trying to engage with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And all Adrian did was run. And you think because you don't have any marks on your face that you didn't get beat? In your mind, I saw him at the end of the fight in the corner talking about, oh, he won. I mean, how delusional can you get? How delusional can you get? You tired yourself out from doing all that running. Alright, that's fine, you doing duck and dodging, but like the corner said, yeah, you doing all this movement, but you ain't throwing nothing back. You're not gonna win. You can't win this fight like that. And his corner was telling him that he was winning. Bad corner. Bad corner. Like the same thing that kind of did with Ronda Rousey when she was getting beat up by Holly Holm. Adrian Broner, the can man, Mr. Humping my Donna. Dude, you need to hang it up. You need to stop running your mouth. You need to stop talking about the hood. No, you won, because they don't think you won. Nobody thinks you won. Me and my wife sat here astonished at the way you was fighting, man. We was like, dang, maybe he gonna go ahead and do it. He can beat Pacquiao and get that belt. Then he be up there with Spence and Crawford and Porter. But nah, he didn't really want. He didn't fight like he wanted it. He didn't fight like he wanted. He didn't want that. He ain't want it. He ain't serious about his boxing thing. He would have threw them hands. He would have threw them hands. And the sad thing about it is that you can see that he can be a great boxer. You can see it. I can see it. I can see that he got skill, but he just don't want to use it. So again, he lost again. He hasn't proven that he can hang with the top tier people. And again, he's crying that he felt he won when he clearly didn't. And all his losses, he's lost. No doubt about it. Maybe he should go back to fighting cans, since he's the can man, so he can build his confidence back up. Because I don't know, he's not doing what he needs to do, and I'm done with him. Just like I said about the heavyweight champion, the American heavyweight champion, I'm done with Adrian Broner. I'm done with him. Done. He gonna have to prove something. All that mouth talk, all that mouth play don't mean anything if you ain't winning. And I know he only lost 4 matches, but dude, you lost 4 matches to 4 top people. How you 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights and you still running your mouth? It's time to go back to the doggone drawing board. I mean, that's mad crazy. That is mad crazy. The fight could have been much better if he would have just thrown those hands and, you know, like fought Pacquiao, not run from him, not try to be a counter puncher, not try to do his little weak Philly shell. I mean, I wish he stopped trying to be like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a defensive genius. Even though I do not like Mayweather, he is a defensive genius, and that's one thing that Broner is not. He's not the counter. Broner is not a counter puncher like Floyd Mayweather. Anybody can move around the ring and run and duck and all that stuff and then shake their head. But Broner got hurt, and anybody that says that Broner got robbed, you need to rewatch that fight, man. He ain't get robbed. Pacquiao controlled the whole match. He controlled the pace of the whole match. The whole match. From round 1 to round 12. And I believe if Broner never pulled, like was grabbing on Pac-Man and pushing his head down, Broner would either the referee would have stopped the fight or Broner would have got knocked out. Every time near the end of the rounds, the later rounds when doggone Pacquiao was unloading on him, he'll hold on to him, run around, and try to save himself for the next round. You can't beat nobody just throwing one punch at a time. You can't beat nobody trying to counter and miss all the time. I mean, you can't. Throw them hands. Throw them hands. You had a sick man in the ring with you, man with the flu, and you still couldn't get the job done. Still fighting like the same old AB that think he's doggone Mayweather. Now I was gonna talk about this is a rant. I am done. Done. Get out of 147. Go back down. Get out of there. Just go. I want to see Crawford versus Amir Khan. I want to see Garcia versus doggone Spence. Shoot, I don't want to see y'all. It's time for the top boys in the welterweight to fight and get these main event spots instead of this doggone Broner dude that runs his mouth, because he get main event spots and pay-per-view spots because he runs his mouth and he doesn't show and prove. And he right. People still gonna come see him. They still gonna come see him even though he loses. And that's what people come to see for a person to lose. And after he lost, why you keep coming to see him? He lost 4 times to top tier people. I'm sorry to tell you, Broner, but the hood and they done they said they done revoke your hood card. So either leave boxing, drop back down in weight, or doggone re-situate your situation, reconfigure yourself, turn yourself into a new boxer. You got some years left. You're 30 years old. You're still in your prime. Do something. Do something. So again, congratulations to Manny Pacquiao for retaining his title and for beating Adrian Broner. And I can't even give congratulations to Adrian Broner because he fought a whack fight and he let everybody down. It was a straight disappointment. Congratulations for making that Pacquiao money, but right now to me, you are a straight disgrace to boxing. You lose and you still talk trash. You lose and you still talk trash. Go reevaluate yourself. Go reevaluate your career and figure out what you want to do and stop wasting everybody's time. Alright, this is Onan Kafa from Combat Sports Talk. Y'all remember to check out the McDojo Chronicles online store. Y'all want to pick up any boxing gear, any martial arts gear, go ahead in the description box. Check them links out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take it easy and keep banging.
Let me bang, man.
I want to do that, man.
Let me bang, bro.
I do.
I do. Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang again, man.
I let you bang. I let you bang.